Yeah, this is one of the poorest communities economically in the United States. The tribe has the highest rate of adult onset diabetes in the world.
How do we wake up? How do I wake up my people? And as much as I love education, I also love my culture very much. And that's what I try to stress to the young people.
We're rich in our culture, and if we don't keep it up, if we don't sing the songs, if we don't camp out in the desert, we're going to lose it.
Oh, there goes our squash.
So we're really dealing with a whole myriad of issues, ranging from the loss of traditional culture to the need for economic development to the need to really look into the community to deal with health issues.
I think when the World Wars came, my grandfather talked about it. They left. They weren't given a choice. They more or less were just convinced to go and fight this other man's war. My grandfather left his fields, he left his village, and left my grandmother and the kids to tend to the gardens, the fields. Then the government stepped in and said, hey, listen, instead of working out here hard, we can actually have you move to the cotton plantations and work there, and we'll give you housing, we'll give you food. And I think that was sort of the decline of our food system on O'odham land, because everything that they ate grew, and they grew traditional foods, out here in the desert that were adapted to the desert. But when they were taken to the cotton fields, they were giving processed food. They were giving lard and sugar and things like that.
In 1960, no tribal member had ever had diabetes. Today, they're estimating that 70% of adults over 35 have the disease. Kids as young as 7 and 8 years old are getting it. These are the highest rates in the world. And so we've linked the fact that these foods that we're trying to bring back within the community actually regulate blood sugar levels. They help prevent diabetes. They help keep people with diabetes healthier. We've linked that so that you have the health, the economics, and the agriculture that are all really essential. But then there's a fourth element here, which is the culture. That the O'odham culture is truly an agriculture. The songs, the ceremonies, the legends are all based in that food system. And so those four areas of culture, agriculture, economics, and health really are like spokes on a wheel. If you remove one, the entire thing is weakened.
And I guess we didn't know it then, but we were eating healthy foods. Healthy foods. We just considered it part of life, part of living, to go out and plant, to go out and gather things, to ride our horses, to use our wagons, to speak our language. And that's what I try to stress to the young people. Know your culture. Learn the values.
We're out here this morning, just like our ancestors did thousands of years ago, our hohokam, picking up this saguaro fruit. Pretty sacred thing that it's been going on for a long time. And we're trying to keep that traditions alive by teaching our young ones that haven't been doing it, that don't know, that need to know.
Since its very beginning, Toca's been working around the traditional foods. And like I said, we started with a very small community garden of about ½ an acre and trips like this, the saguaro fruit camp or the Bayou Dutch camp. Over the years, we really began to expand fairly dramatically. So the Kellogg support has really allowed us to go from that first kind of 4-acre farm to where we are today, where we have about almost 80 acres under cultivation, and we've been basically doubling acreage every year.
We're able to create employment on a lot of different levels. Not only are we able to expand our production, but we need to deal with packaging of the foods, with processing of the foods, with all of those kinds of things. So it actually really is building a food economy.
Ultimately, we're going to be judged on, have we improved the health of the community? Have we improved the cultural health of the community? Have we improved the physical health? the economic health. And those are things that take time.
You know, I just hope that I'll live a lot longer to, you know, to 50 years from now, say, you know, we're still here and there's more families planting, there's more, you know, I want to see 100, 200 people out here, you know. So, you know, if anything, like, I think that's probably the hope that I have, is that, you know, someone out there is paying attention and going to continue after we're gone.
And maybe trying to wake up people and say, hey, you know, go out and do something, take care of your health.
Just let everybody know. Let them hear that news, the good news. Tohono O'odham people are coming back, that we're here. We're not going anywhere.